said Newcastle are having a hard time letting go of Sandro and he wants to lead the club to the Champions League. These transfer discussions will take place later. We'll see how the season ends and then we'll decide what to do. He said there's no preference at the moment. It's still early. What we're saying today won't apply tomorrow. Newcastle couldn't let him go now, and there's no point in moving, especially since Sandro is very attached to the club. We'll evaluate and decide what to do in the summer.
But first, Eddie Howe says there are no issues with Sandro Tonali and the midfielder remains committed to Newcastle after reports on deadline day linked him with a move to Arsenal. Well, Howe is unsure who or what kick-started the links, but he feels the club are now in a better position to avoid a similar saga to the one that saw Alexander Isak go on strike before moving to Liverpool.
There was no intention from our side to lose Sandro at all. I think he's such an integral player to what we're doing. I think he's very happy here. He loves playing for Newcastle and loves representing the city.
Are you concerned that yesterday might be the start of a campaign to unsettle Sandro in a similar fashion to the way Alex was unsettled last season?
I don't think so, but lots of things happen without my knowledge. As far as I'm aware, we've got a player that's an outstanding footballer, an outstanding person. He's very happy here. He's got a great relationship with me, his teammates. Seems really, really happy within himself. So that would surprise me, but, you know, I think he's always going to be attracting, or our best players will always be attracting glances from other clubs. That's just the reality of football. We want to keep the group together. We want to keep being progressive. And, of course, Sandro plays a part in that, trying to hit his best levels and play as well as he can to help the team. So all encompassed, I don't see an issue. But, as I say, I'm not in control of everything. Sandro's absolutely fine. I had discussions with Sandro yesterday. He's absolutely focused on the here, the now, playing for us. His only focus, talking to him yesterday, was Manchester City and trying to win that game. So that there's absolutely no issue with Sandro himself, and he's very happy and he's committed. I find it difficult to talk about things that I don't know too much about. I can only talk about Sandro as the person and the player and his sort of mindset here and now, having discussed things with him yesterday, and he's absolutely fine.
What did the club learn from Alexander Isak's departure in the summer that may help you with Sandro's situation now?
That's a deep question. Probably a lot, but stuff that's above me, I think. Obviously, in the summer, we didn't have a sporting director, which massively impacted our way of working in terms of dealing with agents and dealing with that situation. We were in a more vulnerable position than we are now. Obviously, Ross has filled that position and showing really good leadership, dealing with transfers and all the things that entails. So I think we're in a stronger position now to navigate those waters in a much calmer, clearer way.
Well, Howe explained that financial restrictions were the main reason behind the lack of any significant transfers in January. Newcastle are complying with PSR rules, but he believes that will put them in a stronger position in the summer.
Every decision we make has a long-term implication, so there's no guarantees. Even signing someone with the funds that we had available would help us short-term anyway. So it is what it is. We've been used to sort of working in these conditions now for a while. I think we've only been active in one transfer window out of the last 4 or 5. So I think we're under financial restrictions. We have to be really, really smart, and we've decided to wait till the summer. We've had one active window out of, I'm not sure the actual number, but it continues to impact us. But we have to follow the rules as you know, otherwise points deductions and other sanctions are placed upon us will have really detrimental effects to what we're doing. So we're trying to fall in line and be progressive and move forward. And that's an ongoing challenge for us.
One player who left the club was Jamal Lascelles. He completed a deadline day move to Leicester after 12 years at the club, and Howe paid tribute to the former club captain.
Jamal has been an incredible servant to the football club long before I came, as you say, captain at a really young age, and some very difficult seasons for the football club. Some relegation battles where he really had to stand up and lead the group. In difficult circumstances, I think he did that with real integrity and class. A really strong person, a really strong leader, very vocal. And then talking about my time with him here, he had a time where he had to wait for his opportunity, but then ended up playing some unbelievable games for us, none more so than against PSG in the home game.